Hey everyone, this is John Anthony.
I'm Angelica.
And I'm Regina. We're the host of JAR Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Check out our show every Tuesday from 5 to 7.
JAR is jaded and ready to take on the world. You will hear from upcoming artists, businesses, athletes, and more.
Don't miss JAR Radio
on FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
JAR Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
And you hear the sound of my voice.
And you are live with JAR Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network. I'm John Anthony.
And this is your host, Regina.
And I'm Angelica.
And we are live in the studio right now. We have a special guest in house. His name is Dino.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, Dino. Why don't you say your whole name, because I can't say the last name yet.
Oh, man. All right, take it with me. We're going to go slow. It's Dino. Mujdanovic.
Oh, Mujdanovic.
Easy.
Like muy guapo.
Yeah.
You know what muy guapo means?
I have no idea what that means.
You don't know what muy guapo?
A lot of money.
No. Just say I am muy guapo.
I am muy guapo.
You don't ever just say what people tell you to say.
What did I just say?
You just said I am very handsome.
Oh, okay. Well, I like that. Let's keep saying that.
And so I had you say that because you are very handsome and you are one of our new JAR Elite models.
Thank you.
Welcome to the team.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Round of applause. Woohoo! Applause.
Oh.
Clapping. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we were trying to sound effects thing again. Johnny Anthony likes playing with these new little things, and it just did not work the way we thought it would. So anyhow, moving forward, so a little recap from last week. Angelica wasn't here. We missed you so much.
You rest in peace.
But we did have the beautiful girls from the Miss Texas Dallas Latina, and we also had Miss Teen Dallas Latina here, Karen and Michelle. They were gorgeous. And we also had Naomi, who is Miss Duncanville, here, and she'll be competing she'll be competing for Miss Texas USA this year. So she's also one of our JAR Elite models. And I did my first photo shoot. I took the pictures ever. I'm not a photographer at all. I'm really open about saying that because I'm not. Yes, you are. That is so hot. Tell everybody what you're going to be doing. Hot? It's just, I think it's good. I like it.
I'm in the yearbook club.
Awesome. So what have you been doing today?
Well, I was at some thingy, or at North Garland High School, and they kept on talking. And I had to take notes. So he was at yearbook camp, and that was really cool. I just think it's hot because I think it's cool. I always thought it would be cool to be in the yearbook club because you could take the pictures of yourself and whoever you wanted to.
She loved herself and still does.
In school. Is there something wrong with loving yourself?
Yes.
I've taught you that you should love yourself.
I know.
So anyway, to continue the recap, they were here. They talked to us about their pageants and what have you. And it's really exciting because we were invited to go to the Miss Dallas Latina pageant on the 9th as guests, and we're excited. I'm stoked. Really excited. And so we're going to get to go to that. And they're actually asking us to cover it, but I really don't want to work that day. I want to just be there and just watch everything. I love pageants. I love beauty. I love fashion shows. So it's
I do too, but I'm not allowed to go because I have a girlfriend, so I might get myself in trouble.
Okay, you know what? You can look at the menu as long as you're not shopping.
That's true. Come
on. Even married couples. Let's keep it real. We are humans after all.
True.
We are going to look at people as long as you don't sit there and partake and initiate anything or give them false innuendos that you want something, and you're not having relations and doing crazy stuff that you wouldn't want your significant other to do. I don't think there's anything wrong with looking. Hello, you're human.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to have blinders on? Hello.
I have a 5-second rule, so if I see someone that's pretty, I look at them for 5 seconds. If it's more than 5 seconds, that's a little bit overboard. I close my eyes and walk away.
Good job, Dino. Good job.
I've practiced that for about 5 years now. I've gotten pretty good.
Have you gotten pretty good?
I've been
Is that how long you've been with your girlfriend?
No, not at all.
No. Oh, girl. No, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. I guess I'm older too. If a guy doesn't have if he's not looking somewhere, then there's something wrong. Like, does he really like me? Is this really a two-way relationship here, or is he looking at the other?
It's a natural instinct.
Exactly.
It's okay as long as you just look at the menu and that's it.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, seriously, there's always, you have all these different types of menus all over the place all the time. You're going to look. Hello.
You can't help it. It's just genetically designed.
But when you do the whole where your head turns around and you're like, you see some guys where they're just like, their whole head turns around at you and they're with their wife. You're like, damn, some respect.
Yeah, they do it 360.
Horrible.
They do on MTV.
Yeah, even John Anthony has gotten upset because we've been out before, and he's like, "What are you looking at? Did you see him? He's all looking at you. What is he doing?"
Yeah, because he just stared at my mom's butt.
But it's just hush. Why do you guys say the B word?
Really nasty.
It's just the point that as long as you do it in a tasteful way,
he looked like an uglier Megatron, except human formed.
Yeah. So Anyway, so this week we have the fabulous Dino.
Thank you.
On the show, and hopefully India will show up. She's also one of our models that has joined JAR Elite, and she's also our marketing intern, and she's fabulous. She just moved here from Ohio a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Ohio. It's
What's
a
in
long
Ohio?
Her family. She's from there.
That would make sense.
Yeah, she's from there, and her family's from there, and so we got her right when she got here, and it's kind of cool. She's really good. She's really fast learner, really cool. So I'm excited about that, and we're just gonna hang out and chat and do our round table and just jump in. Does that sound good?
So video games.
Go ahead, jump in.
So I did pretty good on a video game this week.
Okay, what's the video game, Jay?
Battlefield.
Oh,
Okay.
Battlefield is fun. I love Battlefield.
Oh my goodness.
Which one?
Next conversation for 30 minutes is about to be about Battlefield.
Which one?
Battlefield 4.
I listened to that one. On Siege of Shanghai.
Do what?
You know that one map with that tall tower?
I think I know that map, but I played more Call of Duty than Battlefield, to be honest with you.
He plays Call of Duty all the time.
Yeah, that's the game. I was actually played in Major League Gaming for Call of Duty when I was about 16, 15. And we went to tournaments, and I'm not very proud.
He wants to do stuff like that.
That's like his
How does he
dream
even
job.
get involved with that?
You just gotta, it's like politics kind of. So you gotta get in there, you gotta play really good, you gotta talk to people, you gotta connect with people,
I
and
can't
then
talk to people.
yeah, I'll just talk for you. Just give me the mic and I'll talk.
Well,
He
on
talks all the
Battlefield,
time.
that's where I have to communicate.
Yeah, Moises.
That's
Francis.
that's on Destiny. That is on Destiny.
We hear all these weirdo names like Moises. Who would you say? Francis and Jason.
I haven't talked to him in like a year.
There's like all these weird names, and we hear him and we see him jumping up like a little grasshopper, like
it freaks me out.
Go, Moises, go! And we're like, oh.
You gotta be careful. You might get cussed out by a 12-year-old German kid. You gotta be super careful on Xbox Live or PlayStation.
No, but these guys kept on staying at an elevator and shooting me, so I brought a helicopter up there.
See, I don't know
And I went
about all that.
I got 26 kills and had 5 deaths.
This all happened in real life. This was not a video.
He makes it sound like it's real life. My mom is always like, the Mima, she's always like, Johnny Anthony, you know that's not real, right? Johnny Anthony, mijo, you know that's not real, right? And then he just looks, he's like, but then, and then whenever I did this, and then I shot this, and then I went over there, and then I jumped, and I parachuted out of this, and she's like, mijo, it's not real.
She does that to shut me up.
Yeah, I know.
I at least don't have that voice like what she does on her DAC Vision voicemail.
Let's preview. Let me see. I wonder if I can get it on here. go ahead and you give your version of the Meemaw voice on her.
And
work
by the way,
email.
do you know the Meemaw? She's always referenced as a Meemaw. She's
Yeah, we've already
our
told
grandmother.
He met her. He met.
That's right. You did meet her.
Well, no, when we went and we met Dino on Friday, we were talking with him, and yeah, we kind of like filled him in about the whole Meemaw.
Okay.
So
I understand the full concept of the Meemaw.
yes, he's filled in. He's totally fam, whether he
I'm
likes
up
it
to
or
date.
not.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So yeah, she has it. Okay, she's gonna kill us for even talking. Johnny Anthony brought it up, Mom. So my mom, she like on her voicemail when we call her at work, she's always like, "Hi, you reached Becky Lopez in accounts payable, and I can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible."
And she said it's because she's
My
whispering,
version
and
is
she's a
better.
natural loud talker, so it's weird when you hear her voicemail. She just sounds all seductive and just like.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna do both
It's just
versions.
kind of funny.
She's
It
like,
is, because my
Karma
mom's like
collective.
really loud, like Johnny Anthony. That's where he kind of gets it from.
this is Grandma. This is Becky Lopez at DAC Vision. I'm currently not on my phone right now, but please leave a voicemail. Thank you.
You know what's so
Bye-bye.
freaking funny is because it's so true. I'm trying to pull it up because I want to
And
try
then
to
this is her
play
actual
it.
voicemail. This is Becky Lopez.
I might
needed
be
a-
at the movies.
Yeah, I might be at the movies or I'm doing something else.
Leave a
Bye.
message. Bye. But that's like her everyday voicemail. So okay, I'm trying to pull this up. Okay, hold on. It's ringing. We'll get on speaker. She is totally gonna kill us, y'all. So
Hi, Grandma.
we love you, Mima. So yeah, this is like what we do. We talk and we chit chat.
You've reached Becky in accounts payable at extension 2718.
She changed it.
Please leave your name.
She did
number,
change
and
it.
brief message.
She's still very calm in that one.
She totally changed it because she never
never
used to
said
set her
that.
phone number before.
She
So it's
didn't.
probably because we've talked
We've been
about it so
talking
much. I'm always like, Mom, I mean, we're not calling 1-800-BECKY or anything. She's like, hi, this is Becky Lopez with DAC Vision and Accounts Payable. I can't get to the phone right now. But you know what? Leave it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. My bad, Mom. Okay.
Wrong phone number. I don't think I'm about to call that one.
Wrong one, Mom. Sorry. I'm talking about the wrong one. But anyway, so we always do a segment here on JAR Radio, and it's called our Roundtable.
Okay.
So we kind of just like jump in and talk about stuff that's going on in the world. It can be about anything. I'm usually the gossiper, but anyway, so if you know about something going on in the world that you want to like talk about, I don't care what it is, just as long as it's not, you know.
Well, I just figured out Obama was president yesterday, so I'm not very up to date on what's going on.
President.
So maybe you can fill me in and we'll go from there.
I'm probably not the one to fill you in.
Obama's
Like,
about to retire from president.
yeah, I'm probably not the one to fill you in. I'm not a big fan.
Obama.
But you know, I respect the fact that he is the president. We won't go into that, John Anthony.
But I think speaking about the presidency, I know John Anthony on the way up here was mentioning about something that I know Regina loves her with the whole fashion police and doing all the different fashion things on her favorite network, which is E! Entertainment.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Osbourne
sorry.
made a comment to Donald Trump. He made a comment to Donald Trump about, well, if you get rid of all the Latinas in America, then who's going to clean your toilet?
That's true. I think he has a bunch of immigrant workers as well. So
He does.
But
don't like
that wasn't
Donald
the
Trump.
fact. It's like she's saying like any maid or whatever who's going to clean your it's just the way I hate that she said that because I do admire her. I think she's so cute and
She's come a
long
She
way
really has.
from what she was before. And for her to say something so stupid
Yeah.
and it's so like insensitive because I mean if you get down to it, I mean I've seen black janitors and maids and stuff and I've seen white. I mean anybody, I mean I don't know. I just think the whole thing. I don't understand why anything has to be racist.
yeah,
Now it's
she's
gonna
There's
be
no
like
reason.
Mexican slavery.
There's no reason for any of it. Like, why do you have to see color? Like, that's the one thing I love about our office, and that's what I was talking to my girls about the other day, is because we are so multicultural. Like, I'm Hispanic. My assistant, Mahinor, she's Indian, and then we have like Pakistani. Okay, there's a difference. I was told. I was taught. And then like India, she's African American, and then like now we have the Dino.
And I'm Croatian.
And he's Croatian. I mean, I just to me, I love people just in general. Like I don't care what color they are. It's just they're beautiful. I think people are beautiful, and I just want us to love each other.
As long as you
world peace.
I'm Italian.
I do want world peace.
If you cry a lot, I think it'll happen. You'll just cry together for the next 5 minutes.
Let us hear your cry.
I don't cry. I'm too manly for
that.
Okay.
I haven't cried since the Titanic. Last time I cried.
When was the last time you watched that?
No, mixed with German. Mixed with Irish.
Oh, and he's
Mexican.
And he's from New York, me.
Yeah, he's from New York.
I'm from New York. I'm from New Jersey.
Do you know that he had his his whole class until the Christmas party one school year, thinking that he was from New York?
Oh my God!
And so when we're there, they're like, "Oh my gosh, is it true you're from New York? That is so cool." I looked at these little kids. I was like, "What?" I was totally thrown off. I was thrown for a loop. And they were like, "Yeah, John Anthony says that he's from New York and he did this and this and that." I'm just like, no. He's from Garland, Texas. Born and raised.
Close enough.
It's
just
close.
a couple thousand miles, huh?
And they were like, "John Anthony," and he was like, well, and he kind of walked off.
Yeah.
Well, in 4th grade, I tried to convince everybody I was a prince in Europe, and that didn't go too well. Everyone thought I was very smart. Given I did get B's and C's, so it's okay.
You weren't a very smart prince.
No, it's okay. I just didn't have the money.
He was a rebel.
No, I was a rebel.
I made A's and B's till 6th grade and 7th grade.
Yeah, 6th grade we don't want to talk
Middle
about.
school is hard.
Yeah, it is a lot harder.
Make
Wait
it
till you get to high
complicated.
school. It's going to be really hard. And it's really hard for me. Okay, I turned 40. And
Her elderly ages.
okay, yeah, call me whatever. But I'm saying, even when Angelica was in high school and stuff, and I would try to help her, sometimes I'd have to Google like a mug, and I could not find everything. There was some stuff that was so hard, and now with John Anthony, it's gotten even harder. I just don't know some of the stuff that they're doing. I was doing like in my junior senior year. It's craziness.
At least they're advancing. They're getting smarter.
Yeah, that's true. But then how are we supposed to help them?
You Google.
But the Google wasn't even working. The Googles wasn't working.
No Googles?
Bing
Nothing.
Bing it.
But I can't stand Bing.
I've been on Bing once, I think.
I don't like it.
I was once when it first started, just to see what it was.
I went on Bing.
What it's all about.
I went to Bing one time to search up YouTube since Google wouldn't work.
Why didn't you just YouTube.com it?
Well, I didn't think of that.
That's probably a more reasonable way to get to YouTube.
It would have popped it up on Google.
Yeah, that's true. So, did anybody see the movie Southpaw?
No.
You must watch that movie.
Why?
We watched it about, I think it was last night. I don't remember. I don't remember what I ate this morning, but we watched it last night or the night before. And me and my girlfriend were sitting by each other, and I had a hat on, and I was crying so much throughout that movie. I know I said I don't cry, okay, but Southpaw was such a good movie. Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, I want to see that.
Really
what you're talking about.
Is that the movie that he got all buffed up?
Huge.
Yeah. We saw a video. Or what were we watching with him? With me,
Probably E.
Jimmy
Who
Fallon.
We were watching something with him, and he looked
Jimmy
so
Fallon.
hot. Jimmy Fallon. That's right. It was him and
Jimmy Fallon.
It was another guy, actor. Who else is in that movie?
50 Cent. 50 Cent's in the movie.
Oh my gosh! Speaking. Okay. What was the movie about? No, I've got something on 50.
I got something.
I think I know what you have on 50, but I have a comeback to that. Go. What do you have on 50?
I have on 50, and let me look at my pop sugar.
Can I say what I have?
Yeah, go ahead.
Meek Mill.
Oh yeah.
And Drake are having a fight.
It's a girl fight.
Yeah.
Over who?
Over each other. They're fighting. They want each other secretly. But Drake's winning
I
that fight.
love Drake.
He's winning the fight. He had a concert recently with a bunch of memes. You know how you have memes of Meek Mill? He had a concert with those in the background. It was really funny.
That's funny.
That is funny. Okay, so 50 Cent.
Okay.
So 50 Cent supposedly is bankrupt.
But what chapter bankruptcy? Because everyone thinks it's the typical bankruptcy where you lose all your money. But I read in an article or a blog that he filed for like chapter 10 bankruptcy, which means that since his ex-wife sued him for like $6 million or something.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He did that bankruptcy so that way she doesn't get paid for the next like 5-6 years, and all that money is going to go to lawyer fees. So basically he did that to get her out of all the money she's getting.
Well, see, that's messed up. I mean, why? Okay, this is the thing: is why get married to somebody, and I'm sure they had a prenup for her just to get that, because this man is worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very smart, intelligent man.
He's a businessman.
He is. And okay, what is $6 million to him? It's nothing. Why are you so ratchet that you have to go and do any kind of bankruptcy? Heck, she actually put up with your butt for however long it was. You know,
That's
I mean, the thing is can you imagine being married? I couldn't imagine being married to somebody so huge like that. I personally wouldn't put myself in that position, number one. But number two, if I did do it, I need something out of it. I mean, not just. I mean, I know that sounds so like money hungry.
You can get love out of it.
Well, that's great, but I mean, think about. I mean, no, seriously, like that's great, but think about all the phone calls and the paparazzi and all the stories you have to deal with, because you know there's going to be tabloids, and then all the mental and emotional
stress and
Yes.
strain on
Yes.
It's hard to maintain a relationship under those circumstances.
Exactly. So for you to actually go through with it because you love this person, $6 million is chump change. Why is he going to go through all this chapter 10, 15, 20, whatever?
Yeah.
To just to hold up money to give to some stranger that's a lawyer, just so this woman can't just let her go be.
He should just pass it to her and move on.
Exactly. Call it what do they say? That's a lesson learned.
Exactly.
And you know, for him it's a cheap lesson. I mean, for me, of course, you know, that's a dream lesson.
Yeah,
but
$6 million. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh my gosh, Mom,
Whoa.
guess what that notice?
Angelica, what would you do with $6 million?
Oh, girl. Don't get me started.
I would buy a
could do so
PS4.
much. We would not be struggling, that's for sure. We'd be living in a house. We'd really have our business booming. We'd be
We
able
would
to
have a
pay
PS4.
our assistants and everyone who wants to help out. We'd be able to do so much.
Yes.
Not only for myself, I wouldn't have to be where I am at my full-time job right now. I could help out my family. We would be in a way better place.
Be
I know
good to go.
we're not in a bad place now. Not that I'm not saying that, but we could be
A lot better with $6 million.
Heck yeah.
I would get a pool full of Jello, and I would eat all of it.
Dino.
I would. No, just for me. Just for me.
Are
Just
you
to
being
jump in.
serious?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think a pool
You
full
like
of
the
Jell-O
real
would-
nerd?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm like looking at you like, is he really serious? Is this not the young
Who
man?
knows, I might. I might.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
You're
I
too
wouldn't.
smart
Well,
for
out of
that.
$6 million, it would be nothing.
Yeah, I would buy a PS4. I'd buy like 6 of them, or like 100
For
of them.
what? For what?
You could buy 6
For
of them and
orphans.
sell them
Okay,
on
now
eBay.
that was the right answer. Dino, see?
I know. I'm good at this.
Well, you can sell them on
Amazon.com.
eBay as well and get more money for it.
I would invest
Or you
$6
could,
million.
yes, definitely.
I would
Me
use
too.
my business side.
What about no, I was gonna say another topic.
What's
No, you know what? Let's go ahead and go to a quick break. We're going to hear this commercial first, and then we'll go into a song break. I think John Anthony's going to be playing some Sam Smith. But first,
We like food.
Let me take a selfie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Calling all makeup artists, hairstylists, and models. Do you have what it takes to join JAR Elite? Visit www.jarpr.com and send us your information today to be part of the Elite team. Hurry, spots are limited.
Hey, this is Ashton Edminster inviting you to tune into JAR Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
JAR PR Services, your one-stop shop for business cards, websites, marketing, designs, photos, and more. Visit us at www.jarpr.com and see what we can do for you today. Remember, all you need is in our jar.
Yeah, remember, all you need is in our jar. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm John Anthony.
And this is your host, Regina.
And I'm Angelica.
And we are back live in the studio with Mr. Dino.
Hello, hello.
And now we finally have the privilege of having the presence of the young lady that we were talking about earlier, India.
Hi.
Ooh. How are you, India?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. So we're telling everybody that you're one of our JAR Elite models, as well as Dino. You're the last two that we've signed up. So what's the thing that you're most excited about as far as being a JAR Elite model?
I'm just ready for the experience and just learning. That's what I'm all about, learning.
You are, and I was bragging on you about what a quick learner you are, because you're such a quick learner. I'm so excited to have you as our marketing intern as well, because I think you're doing a great job.
I really appreciate that.
Yes, she's fabulous. So we were in our round table where we kind of we just throw topics around and we just kind of talk about what's going on in the world and kind of just go with the flow. So earlier we were talking about Angelica had mentioned the whole Donald Trump Kelly Osbourne incident where she was like, if you send all the Hispanics back to Mexico, who's going to clean your toilet? And we're like, okay, because I used to like her, but it just kind of upsets me. Like, why does it got to be black, white, Mexican, red, white? Why does it got to be any of that?
Angelica.
And remember, we were just talking in the office the other day, like we're multicultural, like we're all from all over, and I love it. I think it's hot because we're just like, we're beautiful. Like, I'm just saying. Can't we feel the love? And we had a moment of crying, so can we hear you cry? She's so sweet. Anyhow, so do you have any gossip?
No, but I was going to comment on what you said. Yeah, that was like totally out of line. Like, she did not have to. She knew what she was.
It was unnecessary.
As soon as she said that, it was going to be like, you're on national TV. Like,
exactly. You're always being watched.
Like, that's how she really felt. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing really nice to say about it.
Still?
It's because it's.
Could have said.
I mean, at least can she say who's gonna mow your lawn?
Toilet clean.
Most of the time, you refer to Hispanics as mowing your lawn.
It was just uncalled for.
The whole thing was uncalled for. But anyhow, moving along. So I don't know if y'all like Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. Do y'all know who it is?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I have absolutely no idea.
You can turn the mic. Y'all switch the mic.
Stefani is?
Yeah.
I know
have
who
no
Gwen
idea who that is.
Stefani
You don't know?
I'm just kidding. You don't know who Gwen Stefani is?
Is she the one that
No
said
doubt.
that?
Do you know who No Doubt is?
No.
No Doubt.
No doubt. I don't have any doubt that I don't know that who's the.
Do you know who No Doubt is? And Gwen Stefani?
Yeah, I know who Gwen Stefani is. I don't know who her husband was. Okay,
so her husband is like this hot
Mom dreams about
guy. His name is Gavin Rossdale. I want my grandchild to be named Gavin because I originally was going to name my son Gavin, but I ended up giving my son my brother's name so he could be his namesake. But I love the name Gavin. So he's this really hot guy that Gwen was married to for 13 years, and they're getting a freaking divorce after 3 kids later. He's 49 years old. She's 45. They're still hot, but why are they getting divorced?
Because we don't know all their business.
Apparently, they're cheating.
No, okay. I did not read anything about cheating. I heard that it was a
rumor has it.
Okay, that's a rumor.
No.
In my mind, they ended it like on irreconcilable differences, and they're gonna have like shared custody of the kids, and they're all friends and what have you.
But who gets the $6 million though?
6 million? Oh my gosh, 50 and the 6 million. So what do you think about 50 Cent filing bankruptcy because he doesn't want his ex to get any money?
I feel that it was smart. Taking bankruptcy is always the easy way. You only have to pay a percentage of what you really pay for.
Okay, Miss India.
That's exactly what I was saying.
You need to stay on that mic, baby girl, because okay, so let's say you married 50 Cent. Okay, you know what comes along with marrying you would think you would know what comes along with marrying a rapper who's in the limelight, a celebrity, huge like 50 Cent. and then y'all get divorced, okay? Like, can you imagine all the mental and emotional stress you'd be under? You'd probably crying every night. You'd probably wondering who's calling, who's this, all this stuff. So you finally, you divorced him. Yeah. All you want is $6 million out of his hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars, and you're divorcing, and in the divorce you get $6 million. But he's gonna be like, you know what, India? I don't want you to get $6 million, so I'm gonna give it to all the lawyers in Chapter 52 or whatever Dino said 10 bankruptcy, because I don't want India to have a dime. I want the lawyers to have it. You think that's right, Miha?
I don't think it's right.
That's what had happened.
The story I heard was
that's what had happened. He does not want that ex.
Story.
Okay, tell me the story.
The story that I heard was that it was another rapper's mother of his child, and they made a sex tape, and then that's where the money came from. So.
Do what? Hey, this is getting juicy. Who made the sex tape?
Rick Ross baby mom.
Rick Ross. How, okay. What does that have to do with 50 Cent?
Because she made it with 50 Cent, and she sued him because it's out. That's what I.
Oh, so it isn't his ex.
No.
Oh, it could be just an ex-lover.
Ain't nobody know the real truth except the people who involved.
Right, nobody knows.
India, thank you for filling that gap.
Like
okay,
Kim
now
Kardashian. Sleep, girl.
Now I understand. Okay, I guess I didn't have the whole.
Smart.
That is smart. Okay, in that case, I thought this was like his ex-wife who was going to get $6 million out of the deal, which is nothing because it should be half. But with prenups, maybe that's all that was written in it.
That's what I thought too, but seems like that makes a lot more sense because if it was his ex-wife, then she probably would have got half.
Yeah, so
completely different story.
Yeah, completely different. Thank you, India, for clearing that up. Thank you. Round of applause. Yay. So that's the real story. That's the real scoop. We got it all twisted.
Speaking of stories, I got a good story for you.
Tell us the story.
All right.
This is crazy.
So this is what happened to me on July 4th.
So what happened?
Oh, yeah. Angelica's heard the story about 7 times. All right. So, everyone's having fun on July 4th. You're shooting fireworks in the air, having a good time.
Fireworks.
Well, when alcohol is involved, you don't make good decisions.
Good decisions.
So, no, not at all.
You jump on a firework and launch with it?
Almost. What happened was that we had a friend that tied about 3 fireworks together. The big ones that shoot in the air?
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say that they tipped over mid-action. Tipped over. And then they shot everywhere. And now the flare ones, all I saw was a big flare flash in my face. And next thing I know, my glasses have been damaged, and it almost hit me directly in the eyeball.
Okay, but go ahead.
I have a huge hole. Not a hole, it's a burn mark on my glasses.
It looks like you're dirty all the time.
It does. I should probably scrub it really hard, see if it comes off. I was checking for my eyebrows. I thought they were gone too. I couldn't be a model for you then.
Yeah, see, that's okay. So when he first tells us this story, me and my mom, the first thing that he said then, of course, it wasn't on air, so I'm putting you on blast because that's what I do.
All right.
So when he first said, he's like, the flame came towards my face, and first thing I did was like, oh my gosh, my hair, my eyebrows, are they okay?
You gotta make sure.
I was like, you weren't worried about your eye, you could went blind.
Hey, my hair is the most important thing.
Yeah, well, and he was like, I was happy that my hair was okay, my eyebrows, but then it just hit my glass.
Hey, thank God I got escape free. I didn't get damaged. My eyebrows and my hair is okay, and I can see.
Yeah.
For the most part, I still have to wear glasses, so I can
saw
still
a line one time where this girl was blowing out her candles on a Sweet 16, and her eyelash gets on fire.
That almost happened to me, I believe. That might have been me in the video.
But yeah, so I'm so glad that you still have your hair and your eyebrows to make you stay looking pretty. So that's a good thing.
Thank you.
Otherwise, yeah.
Can you just say handsome and not pretty?
Handsome.
Guapo,
okay.
Remember?
Guapo. Yeah, he's over here talking about how guapo he is, and he doesn't even know what that means. Do you know what it means?
No, and I missed the word of the day.
Oh, no, we're doing the Spanish word here in a second, and you're going to get to, but the word of the day, the phrase of the day, this is what you're going to say. Okay, you repeat after me.
Okay.
I am muy guapa.
Guapa. Very something.
Very hot.
Very
I'm
hot.
very good looking.
Thank
good
you.
looking. So you were saying you're very good looking. So yeah, you are good looking.
Oh, did you know?
Thank you. I don't know if you're talking to me that time, but
As he raises his
I'm gonna
eyebrows.
assume so.
Yes.
Did you know that Donald Trump has like, I don't know how many security guards guarding him because El Chapo heard the interview.
Who is El Chapo?
El Chapo is a
That's my
Mexican
boss.
drug dealer.
drug lord that put about $100 million on Donald Trump's head.
Yeah.
Is this like for real?
Yeah, like he
this
put a
is real
bounty
life.
on his head.
Like this is real life.
Like
It's
he
happening.
It's not
Kill
Call of
him.
When
Duty
did this
this time.
happen? No Call of Duty?
Like,
No Call of
I
Duty.
don't-
well,
this is
Call of
scaring
Duty.
me.
See, Call of Duty gets a little bit worse because you got to kill terrorists.
Okay. Do what now?
Call of Duty is a little bit worse because you got to kill terrorists.
Wow.
El Chapo just got
El Chapo. I'm going to have to look that up here in a
Google
minute.
it or Bing it.
I'm going to Google it. Yeah. Anyhow, Angelica. Okay, so moving right along, we'll get back into some more stories here in a minute. But you know what? I think we're into the mood of the Español con Angelica. Oh, sorry, my bad.
So I have just a few words. I don't really have a phrase of the day. I just have a couple of words. Because of everything that's happening, especially with us having this great experience working with all Andre Entertainments and Sony Music, it's just been all new experiences that I'm really excited about, and I know I'm excited for our business to expand and work with people like that. So the word, or I guess phrase, is new experience. Nueva experiencia.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so this is how this is how it works. Is each one of us have to say it after each other, you know, like each one of us gets an opportunity to say it. So then after that, she's going to tell us a sentence, and then we have to say
No
it.
sentence today.
Angelica.
Oh, never mind. No sentence today.
Repeat.
Okay, so go
Angelica.
ahead. Hold on, let her do it.
Repeat it.
Okay, we're gonna break it down to little two words. Okay, it's new, which is nueva.
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 Okay, experiencia.
Experiencia.
Gosh.
There you go.
Experience.
I'm getting pretty good.
Experience.
You gotta say experiencia. Experiencia.
Don't you speak Spanish?
No.
I'm learning it. I understand it better than I can speak it.
No
She's my
hablo
mama,
en
remember?
español.
That's why we have.
that's right.
That's why we have Espanol of the day, because we're really trying to learn it more. And the thing is if I have to speak it, I can speak it. But like, I can't stand whenever my own people, they're like so mean to me.
maintenance
They
man.
like make fun of me because I can't say it perfect. But I wasn't raised speaking Spanish. Like 3 generations in,
But
we
she
don't
ain't
speak
brown,
Spanish.
so they don't just go talking to her. in
Yeah, they
Spanish.
usually don't. A bunch of people usually think like I'm Italian or something. I don't
It's
know.
the eyes. It's the
But
eyes.
but so I don't have that problem real bad. But so when I do try to speak it though, give me a freaking break. You know what I mean? Throw me a bone. Like, I'm trying. So anyway, this is our opportunity to try to get it down. So I'm trying.
I moved like
Dino.
3 days ago.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know Spanish, but I know Croatian. You want to learn something Croatian?
Can you say that word in Croatian?
We can say something.
That
new.
phrase?
Say nešto novo.
Shahuhao.
Shahuhao.
I'm so confused.
That's not Croatian.
Okay, let's do it. Say new.
Nesta. Oh, I say new.
Oh, what was it?
Nesta
Nesta.
is something. So something new is the sentence. Is
Okay,
the phrase.
say it again.
Nesta
Nesta
novo.
novo.
Nesta novo.
Nesta novo.
Now you learn something new. Literally.
Oh.
Literally learn something new.
Let me hear you say it, India.
Nesta Nova.
Nesta.
Nova.
It's like a snack.
I can teach y'all guys if you stay.
Snack novo, nesta, nueva,
Nueva
experiencias.
experiencia.
So nueva experiencia. Am I saying that
Do
word
you
right?
know how to say sorry in
Experiencia.
Spanish?
One thing I've learned from working at Metro PCS is pago.
Pago, yeah,
Pago.
pay.
You know that. You got to know that one if you want to go to Mexico, make some money.
Pay.
Pago, pay me. Pago me.
Págame. Págame. Págame.
That's is that a word?
Is that hit me?
No, pégame is hit
That's
me.
right. That's right.
But me pago. Me pago. Pay me.
Mi pago.
Me pago.
Mi pago, por favor.
I know. Dinero, gratis. Gratis is free. I love gratis.
Gratis.
So that's my word.
I thought guapo was money. That's what I thought.
Guapo is handsome.
What is so guap is money.
Guap?
Slang. Yeah.
It sounds like
Guap.
you're talking about avocado smush.
Guac.
Guacamole.
You know what's so funny thing of guacamole is Sherry, Mima's friend Sherry. My mom has this friend Sherry. Shout out to Sherry out in Scurry, Texas. She is like so country. It's so freaking hilarious because when you say guacamole to her, she's like
guacamole.
Yeah, I love me some guacamole on my sandwich. You know that guacamole? I be spreading it on my sandwich and I just some good guacamole.
I didn't know guacamole goes on sandwiches.
Yeah, it's at bomb.com.
You know what?
Just put chips in it.
It's better if it's just avocado, fresh avocado cut up and spread all over it. It's good.
So good.
Pepper, some onion.
No onion, but
tomatoes.
Yeah. Do you like guacamole?
I had avocado the other day and I didn't like it.
Ooh, girl.
Was it your first time? A banana?
Yeah, it just like seemed like a banana. Not the taste, but the way it feels.
So good.
The texture.
You're so cute. You're cute. A
Okay,
banana.
we have 6 minutes till break.
Oh, 6 minutes till break. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and I want to do the music review afterwards. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about what's going on in the world today because I have some good another good hitter. So Lenny Kravitz, you know who he is, right?
Oh, this one's funny.
I know him.
Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Lenny Kravitz. He is so hot. Okay, I'm pulling him up.
Oh, you're gonna do it? Okay.
Yes.
I'm pulling it up. So Lenny Kravitz is like this really good looking man. He has this crazy hair, kind of like Jimi Hendrix back in the day.
Good voice, can play guitar, girl.
I mean, he's beautiful. He's so fine, but he had this little. Yeah, he always wears sunglasses. Lenny. Oh, I said Kenny Kravitz. Lenny. Oh, you pulling him up? Okay, so he's
okay. I know.
You know who he is. Okay, so he was at this show in what is it? Let me see exactly, so I'm not saying nothing wrong here. Let me see. Let me get my facts straight. He was at the show in Stockholm, Stockholm.
He was somewhere.
He looks weird.
On Monday. So he goes down. He's like jamming out with his guitar. And
leather pants, girl.
With leather black pants, and he squats down like he always does, where he brings his guitar in between his legs, and he's like, yeah. Well, he had a little bit of airing out to do. And it just was all airing out and hanging out.
So the pants ripped?
Yes. In all the wrong places. Unless you like seeing,
Why didn't he have protection on?
Like what? You don't wear underwear with leather pants. Haven't you ever worn leather pants?
Yes, and I always wear underwear.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no. I did it when I used to be skinny and high.
I haven't worn underwear in like 6 years. I'm just joking. I
was just like, you're really good to know, Dino, whether you wanted to or not.
Leather pants.
This is Dino time.
Hi, welcome to Dino time. I'm gonna get deep and sensual with you right now.
He don't wear underwear.
I don't wear underwear.
He likes.
Why is he wearing leather pants and no underwear? I feel
you
like
don't wear
sticky and gross.
Well, no. The thing is you don't want lines. I mean, unless you have a thong on, I guess.
Why
because
would you even want to wear leather pants? You look like freaking Allison Cooper.
I love leather. If you got the body to wear it, I think you should wear leather pants. There's nothing wrong with. I used to love wearing them every once in a while.
I don't
Not
like
all
leather
the time.
Pants.
Why?
I think they were pleather, anyways. Like they were thinner.
No, when you wear like
they were just shiny.
When you wear like I remember I had gotten a pair from the Limited. And I didn't buy them, of course. But
so that means
so I got some, but they were like really nice, and they were like they made them where you have the lining kind of in there, so you don't wear that because you don't want lines messing up the curves.
It's back then, remember?
Yeah, it was back then. It was a lot less fluffiness right here going on, but you don't wear them because it messes up the whole look. So I understand where he's coming from, but you don't go down like this and have your junk hanging out.
Can't you see? Can't you see through the leather pants? You can see all the stuff.
If they're good leather
No,
pants, and
you
they're real
don't.
leather,
You do not
nothing.
see nothing through leather.
But they
'cause
have
it's
to be fit just right.
Yes, they do.
Because otherwise, it's a hot mess. Like I shot a video for, like I said, entertainment, Sony Entertainment and Andrea Entertainment. One of the performers, she was wearing. They had to be pleather because they were just so baggy and they didn't fit her right, and it just didn't look good. Some people don't need to be wearing stuff like that.
Yeah,
Why
you're
are they
right.
so easily breaking anyway? Like, I don't get it, especially for a concert.
Exactly.
Unless you were supposed to, like, pull them off or something.
Well,
but
see, I'm wondering.
I think it's staged.
Maybe it was
Probably
a publicity stunt.
do they really do stuff
One day,
that deep?
this one day, he
Girl,
felt like
you-
showing everybody his stuff, so he wanted to do it.
Maybe
That was
he's
the
proud of
day.
it.
The real question is how many children were at the concert. I think we all just stepped off topic on that one.
Well, you're just trying to show him the new.
Let's
newer
take a moment
age.
and just feel sorry for those kids who got ruined and scarred that day.
Yeah.
'Cause that was
A
probably an
moment
awful
of
experience.
silence.
Yeah. All right, it's over.
Okay.
All right.
So, okay, last and final story,
Oh,
gossip story. What were you going to say?
And, Dino, is it true that you say we have a live one whenever, like, there's somebody in the store that wants to give you an attitude?
Oh yeah, we got a live one. That's basically when a customer comes in and they speak rudely and very loudly. I just say, "Oh, we got a live one, yeah." So I go out there and I kind of handle my business, and they leave very happy most of the time if I don't get yelled at for about 30 minutes.
But
Usually
after the
you-
30-minute yell, then you can kind of calm
Then
them
you bring
down.
it to red.
Bring on the Dino charm.
My trick
Yeah.
is I just wink at them a little bit, and then they calm down, and then I go to the back and punch a punching bag for about 5 minutes. I feel a lot better.
Every day we come home to a story with Angelica, like that she has the story of the day at her job. So yeah, we get to hear the stories of the day with Angelica. But on that,
Another story. I'll tell
on
you
that,
after.
yeah, after this break, we'll continue our talk and our discussion, and Angelica's going to bring us some new music for this New Music Tuesday, and we're going to talk about some new upcoming movies that are going to be coming out, and a little more stuff that's going on with JAR. So y'all stay tuned, and we'll be back on JAR Radio.
Hey, this is Ashton Edminster inviting you to tune into JAR Radio on the Fishbowl Radio Network.
Hey everyone, this is John Anthony.
I'm Angelica.
And now I'm Regina. We're the host of JAR Radio on Fishbowl Radio Network.
Check out our show every Tuesday from 5 to 7.
JAR is jaded and ready to take on the world. You will hear from upcoming artists, businesses, athletes, and more.
Don't miss JAR Radio.
On FishbowlRadioNetwork.com. Jump in.
Hi, welcome back to JAR Radio on the Fishbowl Network. This is Dino.
This is India.
This is your host, Regina.
I'm Angelica.
And I'm John Anthony.
And we are bringing y'all back to our New Music Tuesday. And are you doing movies today?
Yes, I'm doing a couple movies.
Thank you. You know I love the movies and
I know.
stuff. So why don't you go ahead and we actually have a sponsor for our new music segment this Tuesday, and we'd like to go ahead and do that.
Community Value Thrift Center in Forney, Texas, and now Crandall, Texas. Check us out at www.communityvalueandthriftcenter.org. There you can see all things new and improved with our center. Plus, you can find out more about Storehouse Ministries, which is where all of our proceeds go, to serve the abused and at-risk children. Join us in helping others while helping yourself. Visit Community Value Thrift Center today.
Yay! So y'all go check that out, and that's a really good organization. It's a non-profit organization that helps children, as you heard. It's a place that most people don't think about, like all these children that are abused or in bad situations with parents. They are actually sent to this center in the meantime while they're being placed in like foster homes or placed with their family or family members that aren't going to harm them and things of that nature.
That's where 50 Cent's $6 million should go.
Exactly.
That's the right way to go.
I totally agree. Good point. Good job.
All right, so for new music, I'm just gonna bring you a couple of songs. Not too many this time. I have a song by Joss Stone. Haven't heard a lot from her lately. It's a song called "Water for Your Soul."
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, that's actually a good song. I actually got to listen to a little preview of that one. Then we have a song called "Blood" by Luann LaHavis. I sure hope I said that right. Then we have "At Least for Now" by Benjamin Clementine, and a song I believe we're going to try to review here in a little bit called "Huntin', Fishin', and Lovin' Every Day" by Luke Bryan.
I love me some Luke Bryan.
I know, I put that on special in there for you. And the last one I have is "Burnin' Up the Dance Floor" by Skrillex.
Awesome. I love Skrillex too.
I know John Anthony does too.
So I want to, we're going to go ahead and preview Luke Bryan. And what we do, Dino and India, is we listen to the song and then we'll give our review. It's either 1 to 5 stars, and we put it on our faves playlist so other people can, listen to it and check out what we think are the hot new songs, and we'll go from there. So
sounds great.
Sound like a deal, Pickle?
Yes, I believe.
So here's Luke Bryan, "Huntin', Fishin', and Lovin' Every Day." Okay, yeah, we're kidding.
That was a really good song.
What was that? We're going to start it over. Okay, here we go.
I can make a living from walking in the...
Okay, so that was our review of my hot Luke Bryan's song. This is kind of frustrating. So yeah, we're gonna move right along. What y'all think about that? Woo!
I thought it was
Great
cool.
intro. Awesome.
Did you like the intro? Are you into country or no country?
I like some country.
Do you?
The ones that tell stories.
He usually does tell.
Yeah,
he does music.
Luke Bryan is really like amazeballs. Like he just really is.
I saw Luke Bryan in Panama City for spring break.
I am jealous.
Yeah, I totally didn't pay attention at all.
You didn't pay attention
to Luke Bryan? No.
Oh my goodness, that is not cool. Okay, I want you to hear this one song. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, it's a really old song by Luke Bryan, but it's so amazeballs. It's like one of his first ones. Hold on. So go ahead and did you already finish your thingy?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I
can go over new music.
No.
Movies,
No. Here it is.
No,
okay, you ready? Here it is. Oh, am I like super loud? Like you can't hear me at all now.
That's okay.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Well, because you're in the audio.
Okay, cool. Okay, so hold on. Okay, we might be coming on. I'm just kidding.
So
maybe. So go ahead, Angelica.
Okay, for a movie.
Oh, here it is. I'm just playing. Okay, we're gonna give up on YouTube today. So go ahead and move forward. For real though.
Okay, so for movies, I haven't seen any of these, or most of them aren't out yet. But Minions came out last Friday. Did anybody see it?
Nope.
No.
No.
Does
anybody want to see it?
Lots about it on Snapchat.
I know. I want to see it.
I don't know how to do the Snapchat thing, so I got it on my phone.
Which makes it more complicated.
But it's like, how do you know when everything's going on? Because you're always talking about all this stuff going on. Well, why don't I see it?
I feel like
you
all of
miss
that
it.
is bad because the fun moments that you really want to put on there, it's too late. So, it's staged.
I totally agree with that. I think that I use social media all the time. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend that I don't use it. But I feel like sometimes, it's best not to use social media. I know we're kind of going off topic, but sometimes you just got to take that moment in and just live it up. Like, let's say you're in like Romania or something and you see a gypsy performing. I mean, are you going to look at that perspective from your camera, or are you going to look at it with your bare eyes? I mean, it's going to be a lot cooler if you just look at it.
I guess that's why I personally have stepped away from the whole social media thing. I mean, I use it and I have it still only because of our business, and that's it. If you go look to see what I just recently posted, it's something about JAR Radio, JAR Elite, promoting, trying to get you a job with JAR or something.
Right.
I've started using Snapchat a little bit more because of my coworkers and everything, but I really don't use it because I usually do like to see it from my personal perspective, not my phone's perspective.
I'm just saying the stuff that you would wish was on there, usually it's just happens, something in life.
Yeah.
That's a good way to look at it. I don't know. I use social media all day, every day because I'm like on doing the business stuff.
Well, you're a marketing guru.
Yeah. So, and then like I do have like my personal social media that is just for my personal inspirational stuff, which is like on Instagram and Pinterest. Like at night, I go to sleep with Pinterest. Not go to sleep, but you know, like usually like when I go to turn off the, go to bed and lay down, like that's how I go to sleep. I'll do me some Pinterest because I love Pinterest.
My girlfriend's always on Pinterest.
I love it. Like I have my fabulous shoes page. I have my fashion love much page. I have my celebs page. My music.
I'm not gonna lie. I sneak on her phone and look at the tattoos because I'm thinking about getting a tattoo.
I have a
tattoos board too.
Yeah. So
yeah.
That's the point of Pinterest for me, at least.
I never heard of Pinterest. I always thought it was like
Pinterest is really weird.
Like you just go in there and look at stuff to buy.
No,
you actually don't buy anything. It's like other people's ideas aren't on there to share with everybody. And like he was talking about tattoos, and we have a tattoo board, just ideas for maybe future tattoos, or if you have recipes, you can find them on there.
Okay, so basically it is ideas, but I thought that people go on there to buy the stuff, but basically it's just to look and get an idea.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
It's really cool. I love it. Like I like all the fabulous shoes. I have so many like followers and stuff that follow my shoe board. So it's like they're expecting me to put some cool new shoes on there.
Thanks.
They are, because every day, they're posting. I get some pins that like people will repin my pin like hundreds and up to 1,000 times.
It's kind of like a retweet if you have Twitter.
Yeah, so it's like one person will, like I had this one Louis Vuitton bag on. It was so hot because the whole outfit was hot. With the bag was just like the cutest accessory. Dino, quit laughing at me. But so that
pin, really hot.
That pic like got repinned, like probably guapo. It was guapo.
It was guapo.
So it got repinned like 1,200 times. Kid you not, just one pic of mine, because that's how many people are following my stuff.
1,200, like 1,200.
1,200.
How many followers do you have?
Like 277.
Wow. So that means it went around for a while.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. All right.
Gosh. So anyway, what were we talking about?
We started talking about the Minions movie.
Dino.
Oh yeah, the Minions movie. Sorry.
My sister showed me a video of yours where you said World Star
Oh,
on Snapchat.
Oh my. Yeah, that one where there was people fighting outside the store.
Oh,
I'm kind of disappointed in myself because there was a fight going on.
Disappointed.
There was a fight going on outside. My first reaction was to record it and yell out "World Star." Is that okay or is that wrong?
I think that's
horrible. You could have broke it up.
Well, I thought it was two punks.
He did stop it eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Were you the one doing that video?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Well, I thought it was.
What kind of role model? This has got to change. See, this is going to be part of the changing into becoming the role model that you need to be for JAR Elite.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped the fight. I just yelled "World Star" before I did it.
And it was not on World Star. But you stopped the fight after you videoed for a few
I guess
minutes.
I can't say anything because I'm one of those. I'll laugh and then I'll offer to help and I'll help you out.
See, I'm not that. I'm total. I don't like the whole. What is that? Funniest home videos. I don't like that kind of stuff. It's just not amusing to me at all.
It's not amusing to me.
I don't think it's funny.
When people fall
I think it's
I'm
hilarious.
like, oh my god.
And
People
these
be cracking
two,
up.
okay, my kids are like the
laugh right now, I'm
total
not gonna
opposite.
lie.
They get the biggest kick out of like people hitting each other and hurting each other. Where they get it from, I don't know.
It's just stupid.
Because I'm like,
Watch
why
ridiculousness.
are you laughing at that? That's not
stuff
funny.
like that. Ridiculous is just be like
Yeah,
really ridiculous.
It does.
it's
Thank you,
funny.
India. I don't think it's funny at all. I don't.
I just laugh at other people's misfortune.
I
Yeah,
laugh
Christine.
whenever
No,
people
I'm just
get
joking.
hurt.
I don't mean to say it like that.
You're, see, and I laugh at myself when I have fallen.
Yeah.
I laugh at myself.
Not
It's
me,
like
I'm
how
a
I
crybaby.
guess take the pain in. I just laugh about it.
If I trip and fall in front of you, you better laugh at me, or else I'm gonna feel really embarrassed.
See, I wouldn't.
I will
I'd
laugh
probably,
at you, I promise.
I'd probably be like,
That
"Oh
is
my
embarrassing,
gosh,
getting laughed
Dino."
at. That's
I'd be
very
like,
embarrassing.
"Dino, are you
No,
okay?"
My mom yelled at me because I started laughing when she bumped her head on the table.
See, that's not funny. Why
offered
would
to
you
help.
laugh at an old lady getting hit and it's your mom? Like I'm supposed
Exactly,
to be.
you're not an
I'm
old
supposed to be
lady,
his
you're a
queen, his
mom.
angel, like the person he would never want to see hurt, and he's laughing at me.
But even though I laughed too, I'm not gonna lie, I laughed, but I offered to help you out after I stopped laughing.
Yeah, like, do you really think I want your butt to help me out after you, like,
Laughed at me?
laughed at me while I got hurt?
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting upset thinking about it. India.
Oh, I would have helped.
See, she would have
Oh,
helped
yeah,
me.
she got my grandma to buy food for us yesterday.
Yeah.
And
She cried about it.
And she was like, feed the poor.
feed the poor.
God, all of us be throwing each other on blast right out here.
And yeah, what would you have done if you saw two people fighting in front of you?
Would you say World Star? Like
I
Dino
would have just
did?
paid attention and see what happened first, and then because it's not my business.
Okay, it's two people outside of your store that you're a part manager of.
They're not our customers.
I actually,
But they're in your parking
for
lot.
the first time ever, I started crying because I felt so bad.
Yeah,
for the guy
Angelica
with the
felt
bloody
bad.
face.
I
That
mean,
the
his
first
face
time
was
ever.
bleeding all over. A grown man.
They were men fighting. What am I gonna do?
Grown men. No, but it's different. You're
Well,
a
you
man.
might-
Let's say you're a man. You're a manager
would've-
of your store,
I would've
and it's
broke
in
it
front of you.
I would have broke it up.
Exactly.
Unless it was like
would you be like,
bad, and
hey,
to the point
y'all,
I'm
y'all
not.
break it up. Break it up. But hold on, I can't see you. Let me get that view better. Let me zoom in.
They're not supposed to know that you're recording though. That's
You might as
They
well.
didn't because we
You
were
might as well,
inside and they were
just
outside
leave
on
them.
the corner.
You might as well just leave them be.
The video was like 6 seconds long, and they were like across the parking lot. You see, so I saw them. I thought it was two young guys just being dumb because it was road
Because
rage.
it usually is, and we're like
Yeah.
right by a high school, stupid kid.
And then I saw
you know?
blood, and that's when I was like, okay, I gotta
That's
stop
when everyone
that.
started freaking
Yeah.
out, called the police and everything.
Yeah, so we stopped, and it was all good. I gave the guy some water and a towel to wipe his bloody face. And after that, he was all good.
So why you laughing?
Yeah, what are you laughing at?
Okay, so Dino says it all calm and collective and just does this little smile, like
bloody
this bloody face, and then smiles. Jeez, that's why I laugh because he's all talking about.
I wasn't
a
trying to be creepy with
Well,
it.
you should have let them. You should have let
Bloody
them fight.
face. Jeez.
And because like, have you heard the Beatles song "Let It Be"?
Oh my
You might
goodness,
as
don't
well
even go
let
there.
it be.
No, it was actually really scary if you were there because all of us who are inside still just freaking out trying to call the police. We thought the guy who beat the crap out of this other one was going to run him over with his truck when he got in. He was like so close he could have. It was just
But he saw a tall white Croatian run at him.
he did.
And
He
then
got
was
scared
like,
and then he saw a curly haired kid just running after him.
Oh, was that Joelle? Oh my gosh!
And Joelle was yelling at him
What?
too. That's the loudest I've heard him.
I know the loudest you've heard.
What was he saying? Hey, stop!
He was, but we stopped the fight, and the guy ran, and I don't know if police got him.
I don't know. I'm just glad the guy is
What if it
okay.
was El Chapo?
I think we saw El Chapo there too.
Yeah.
Who is this freaking El Chapo? I forgot I'm supposed to be looking him up. Is he for real?
Yeah.
He's
Are
real
y'all like
life.
for real?
He's been on the news.
He's in
I
Mexico.
don't
looks like
really watch
Mario.
news. I only watch E-News.
And he was gonna pay somebody $10 million to hide him.
Mm-hmm.
Who would
To hide who?
him? El Chapo.
To hide El Chapo?
Yeah,
Yes,
because
broke out of
he
jail.
escaped out of prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're
He's
talking about like a
powerful.
real prisoner. How do y'all know about El Chapo?
It's all over the news.
Oh,
You know where we live?
it ain't on E-News.
Well, because E News only talk about gossip.
That's
and
Joaquin
stupid
El
celebrities.
Chapo.
I would have hid El Chapo
Ooh,
for
he
10
is
million.
ugly.
What's mine is yours.
No, press images. Press images. Just do
Press images.
Yeah. His mom's
He has a
future
thick beard.
boyfriend.
Oh my
His
gosh.
mom's boyfriend.
mustache.
Well, at
I
least
meant.
he's popular.
Hey, well, he's willing to pay 10 million. So if he dies, you get to have that 10 million.
Exact.
Full
Boo.
of gold
You're
digger
thinking
moves.
right. See? That's what I just say.
I told Tiffany that, and she said, "No, I'm not."
I would definitely hide him.
Look at here.
I would definitely hide him because they wouldn't think. They wouldn't think.
I don't like
Don't say it
Donald
on the
Trump.
air, because now they're going to think.
She ain't gonna do it. He's not here.
For the record, we're not hiding El Chapo. I
El
promise.
Chapo no vivo aquí.
Hey, well,
Don't
Angelica
do it.
found El Chapo.
I could have
I heard
sworn he
so.
has a beard. He's brown and he's got black hair. I work with him every day.
Is it Jesus?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Hey, sis, Chucho.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy that wants Donald Trump's head.
Do what?
I'm confused.
That's the guy that wants Donald Trump's head.
He offered like $100 million to kill Donald Trump.
That's crazy.
And Donald Trump put 3.6 for him. I don't think anybody's going to win that. No one's a winner in that fight.
No, I agree. So check this out. What about this woman? She claims that she's the real Cookie.
The
Do y'all watch Empire?
Oh,
Like only the most amazing show ever made.
that's not.
I'm not that interested if everybody makes it. I watched
This-
one episode.
Oh my gosh! Like this
There's
series.
only one season, and that's all there's ever going to be.
Nuh-uh.
No, it's coming up.
They're
It's
bringing
another
it back.
Oh, I thought they weren't going to.
They
after
weren't
all.
going to, but too many people wanted. So many people wanted that show to remain on the air that it's coming back, babe.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
that.
So this chick is suing the writer Lee Daniels. $300 million
She all about that
because
money.
supposedly she wrote her autobiography, right, and was shopping it around, and this one screenwriter told her, hey, I'm going to give, or excuse me, the publicist was going to give it to Lee Daniels, a screenwriter, to review it and to write a book or what have you. So supposedly she's saying that she this is what it says. I want y'all to hear this. Okay, so a woman suing the creator of Empire for hundreds of millions of dollars, claiming Lee Daniels lifted her story right down to a gay family member. Sophia Eagleston claims in her lawsuit she embodies the Cookie character in almost every important respect, including a penchant for wearing mink. She also says she did time for putting a hit on someone, and Cookie's character did the same. Eagleston says she gave a copy of an autobiography to a screenwriter back in 2011, and she says months later the screenwriter called her to say she was pitching the book to Lee Daniels. Eagleston, who is suing for $300 million, is representing herself. So she's saying that she is the real Cookie, and that this whole show.
If that's true, then yeah, I want it now.
Yeah, exactly,
ASAP.
exactly. So
especially since everybody really, really, really loves that show.
Yes.
In my opinion, I don't even like Empire.
I didn't let you really watch that show because I thought it was too grown for you.
It was freaking confusing. You just
because
see
it's too grown for you.
see
It's
a
for
guy
grown
in the
folk.
elevator, and the elevator color turns all purple and red and green.
You weren't
and
following the story because
Yeah, because see, that's whenever Terrence Howard's character was it? No, it was one of his sons. They're freaking out and having these anxiety attacks and stuff, and then he was seeing all these different things and hallucinating. And
well, speaking of Terrence Howard, if that's true, then they say that Empire is a spinoff off of the movie Hustle and Flow. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah,
But
they were
that
both
makes
in
sense
it
too. So either way, Empire could just be years later off of Hustle and Flow. So
that's what I think
you
because
never know.
both of them were together in Hustle and Flow.
Exactly. So
Him and Taraji.
It's hard out here for. No, I'm sorry.
You're so crazy. But yeah, so I thought that was kind of whoa, that's
that
crazy.
is, I want all my money.
Yeah,
I
right.
definitely feel her.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we need to reach out to Eagleston and say we're on her side. So when she wins,
oh my goodness,
lift up JAR.
Right.
No, just kidding.
No, seriously.
Yeah,
If you wouldn't give
serious.
$6 million to us.
$6 million. I mean, you know what?
Just
honestly,
want to be enough.
just 600,000 would be great. I'm not being stingy. Or $1 million.
I'm being stingy.
He just said it all straight out. I'm being stingy. So anyway, yeah, I had
If
to
a
share that
person was
story.
willing to give you $1 billion,
heck yeah, I'd take it in a heartbeat. I wouldn't think twice. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Come again.
Okay, so we did
Oh,
a
I got
segment that Johnny Anthony, he usually heads up, and it's called Would You Rather. So what we're going to do is we're going to just say a few things, and we need to each say which one we'd rather do.
You can't flake. You gotta
you have to
answer.
answer one or the other. You have to.
I'm ready.
And then you have to say why. So Johnny
I don't know
Anthony,
if
do you
I'm
want to kick it off or?
yes, I would like to kick it off.
Go ahead.
Would you rather be Obama or Mitt Romney?
I actually want to flake on this one.
I would totally be Obama because you're president. I mean, you just get
I'll
to
be Obama.
You're commander in chief.
I've always wanted to live in the White House so I could get free pizza.
I would definitely be Obama.
Angelica, you have to choose right now or else I'm going to have to punch you whenever you get home.
Okay.
Okay, I think on this particular question, I would choose Obama because exactly, I'd be able to be commander in chief.
Free pizza.
And I would definitely make a lot of changes and stick to my word.
Right.
Whatever I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do it because that's one thing about me that nobody in this world, I don't care if they hate me or not, can ever say about me. I keep my word. And if I can't keep my word, I will tell you to your face, like, look, this is why I can't do this. I'm sorry I said I would, but I can't because of this. That's one thing that I mean, I'd keep my word. So I'd pick that one.
Would you rather?
You have to pick.
Pick now.
Angelica.
Pick.
I don't want to pick.
Now.
I guess Obama because I don't want to live in the White House.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to do a would you rather.
Go ahead.
Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years or live 10 lives that last 100 years each?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
The 10 lives, do you remember each life?
That isn't part of it. Just this is what you know about it.
No, so like the 10 lives.
What would you do, India?
I believe that we probably already did live another life, but I would rather. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Would you age? I wonder if you'd age.
I most definitely would want to do the 10 lives for 100 years each because if I lived 1,000 years, I'd have to see people that I got close to die and then get close to and die and then get close to
it's
and
just like, what if you
die.
live that one life and it's just never goes your way and it's just always bad versus if you only have to live one life that's bad and you don't care because the other ones was like
Exactly. That's why I'd want to do the 10 lives.
But you don't remember it, so how would you know?
I would do the
It didn't say you wouldn't remember it.
I would live 10
Yeah, there's all
lives.
those other things that it doesn't say. You just have to choose one. So I'm choosing 10 lives.
10,000 years.
I'll choose 10 lives because if I get shot in the head, then I have another life.
There you go.
I would choose 10 lives because I would have real life Call of Duty battles.
Oh my gosh. Did they really just say that on the air?
Call of Duty.
India.
Me and John Anthony would just go out and just like shoot. not random people. We would just like have war in the backyard.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, we're not going to shoot
Wow.
random people.
We're not going to shoot random. Just
Before
each
the fight.
other.
Oh, just each
Just
other.
each other.
Hey,
So
yeah,
it's
that's
okay. We got
even
10
better.
lives. Yeah, we're like cats.
Oh.
With an extra life.
With an extra life. What
Our
would you
dog
do?
manure acts like a cat.
I guess I would live the 10 lives.
Would you,
Yeah.
Angelica?
I choose 10 lives because hopefully I'd be someone different each life.
Right.
Or maybe a cool animal.
Maybe my
That'd be
maybe
kinda
my dog, bro.
Oh my gosh, I would not want to be a dog.
I really wonder, like, have we already lived different stages and we've been an animal or something, or like
I don't know, man. That's crazy when you think about it. Let's go next.
India, what do you think you were in your last life?
a rabbit.
I think I was a transformer.
I really think I was a cat because I can see in the dark. And then, like, everybody used to, like, remember I've told you that?
Yes.
I used to think that I was serious. I used to think that I was part.
I was probably something
I can't believe
irrelevant.
I said that on air.
I was probably like a caterpillar or something in the jungle, and I got
Well,
eaten
a
by
caterpillar
goes to a butterfly. That's
Yeah,
very
yeah, I was like-
not irrelevant.
That's true. That's
turned
true.
into a
I probably never got to the
I think I was
butterflies.
probably
a
part
moth.
of the
I
Sith.
believe I can fly.
I think I was part of the Sith, and then like my spirit went to a different galaxy.
Oh my goodness. We need to
That's
move
possible.
along.
Hey, I have a would you rather.
Do it.
Here's a good one. All right, would you rather have free travel for life but live bare minimum so you don't have like fancy stuff, or would you rather stay in one state in the U.S. and just live in a huge house in a mansion? So would you
Nope.
be stationary but have everything, or
Nope.
would you travel unlimited?
Travel unlimited.
Travel unlimited and the bare minimum.
Heck yeah.
It's like, what do you have inside?
India's going to choose to have a big old house in one state. I can see it in her eyes.
Yes.
Look
'cause
at her
it's-
eyes.
Like if I'm, it just depends on the state. Like I wouldn't really care. Send me pictures or videos or something, because I want to be stationed.
See, I would want to just have, You know what? I've lived all over, so I mean, as far as like in different ways. So I think that I could deal with the bare minimum.
Would you
I'll
go to
do
Croatia?
the mansion.
I would
go.
It'd be unlimited. So
Go to
heck
Croatia. Just go to Croatia, Bosnia, and then go to
I'd
Egypt.
love to go to Greece and
Yeah.
Egypt and
Europe,
Spain and
Asia. I would go everywhere.
I'll go to the
everywhere.
Antarctic.
I
Just
would
saying.
too.
No,
I was gonna say I was gonna go with the penguins.
I would
but
do
Antarctic
mansion.
is more rough.
I would
The
do
penguins, that's
mansion
where they're
because I don't care. I will go to a different state if I want to. It's my choice.
No, that isn't your choice.
Yes, it
This
is.
is a
That's
would you
my
rather,
option. If I
nerd.
get shot, oh
This is a
well.
would you rather. Okay, would you rather lose $1,000 or lose all of your phone contacts?
Phone contacts.
Phone contacts, yeah.
Definitely phone contacts. I don't care.
Yeah, right.
If I lose $1,000, I'd be really mad. So I'd probably just say phone
I wouldn't be able to
contacts.
drive here today.
You could just Facebook me or something.
Right?
Ooh,
Yeah, phone
would
contact.
you rather drink a bottle of vinegar and you thought it was water?
I think I've done that.
Or drink a bottle of pee and you thought it was lemonade?
Oh,
Vinegar.
You have to
vinegar.
Vinegar. Definitely the
Yucky.
vinegar.
Okay, speaking of vinegar, would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar
Oh God.
or toilet paper made of sandpaper?
Toilet
Oh
paper.
my.
I think
We're getting off topic. That's violent.
Toilet paper. Wait,
yeah, you be rubbing your bum and your peach, or oh god, with sandpaper. My bad.
Ew, that's very uncomfortable. Bro.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's sandpaper? What is sandpaper?
sandpaper. It like makes surfaces smoother.
I would do sandpaper because like
No, sandpaper is like, you know, the file when I do my filing and this
Trust
stuff.
me. Do not do the sandpaper.
I would do it because
Sandpaper, you know the things that are on roofs, like shingles?
Yeah.
That's basically what sandpaper texture
would you
is.
rather
Yeah.
have that or would you rather have soft toilet paper that gets stuck up your butt? I've seen that.
Oh my gosh, don't say but. Oh, but. Oh, but.
India, do you have a would you rather?
No.
Would you rather be a part of JAR Radio or be a part of some other radio station that...
Some other radio station.
Oh,
I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
You
kidding.
are Jar.
I'm just
You're the
kidding.
J in Jar.
Angelica, give us a good one.
I got one.
I
Would
guess
you
the one that
rather?
came on my mind. No.
Would you rather give up alcohol for a year or give up your smartphone for a month?
Smartphone.
for a month. No. Alcohol for a year. It'd be better for my body.
I would say smartphone for a month.
Definitely smartphone for a month.
Yeah.
Especially
Well,
when
That'd
I'm
be a
out coming out.
I'll do
drink.
alcohol because I can't drink right now, but then yeah, I did drink a little bit of my mom's margarita at her birthday party.
Oh.
John Anthony. That was without me knowing. I did not know that.
And Hecka's beer.
I would probably give up the smartphone. We're all alcoholics.
Yeah.
I think we all have to reevaluate our lives.
That's why I changed it afterwards. I answered it too quickly.
Would you rather have mouthful of sriracha sauce in your mouth or cinnamon?
The cinnamon
Cinnamon.
challenge.
I've done it
No,
before.
but
I've
you
never
saw a
done
friend
can't
do it
spit it
before.
out.
You saw a friend do
You
it?
cannot
Yeah, I
spit
forced
it
him
out.
to do it.
I've never done anything like that.
No, you
Never.
cannot spit it out. You have to keep it in your mouth.
I
for
think
an
I
hour.
lasted like a minute, maybe a minute and a half.
I like spicy food, so
I do too.
I do
boy,
too, but I mean, I
I
don't
would
know
do
about
sriracha.
that.
that gets all the way down your throat and you can't drink nothing. Ooh, yeah, no.
I would do sriracha because you can just drink it. I know it might burn your mouth a lot.
in your throat. Yeah, no.
I
yeah,
mean,
it would not be okay.
It
it
wouldn't.
wouldn't
Not
be
be right.
okay, but then yeah, like if you can't swallow cinnamon because you're gonna be like,
Yeah, that's what happened.
Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we are going to
Obama.
have Elastic Heart.
Do you need a catchy commercial or a tune that will stay in your mind? How about some headshots for that audition? Well, it sounds like you need 15 AM Productions. We can help you create a catchy beat, snazzy video, a rockin' commercial, you name it. Check us out at www.jarpr.com and let us get together for your next big thing. It's time to amp it up with 15 AM Productions.
JAR Radio is live with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina.
Oh, say, can you see?
And we are back live with JAR Radio, where you never know what you're going to get from us. This is your host, Regina.
Angelica.
And that's John Anthony singing the Star Spangled Banner.
India.
Oh, that's a Star Spangled Banner?
And what's your name, young man?
Barack Obama.
Oh, my Jesus. Anyhow, we are talking about Would You Know facts. So now I want to get into a little thing we do, which is Did You Know?
Did you say Would You Know facts?
Would you rather facts?
It was not
now
even
we're going to
facts.
do Did You Know? Would you rather? Did you know that more people are killed annually by donkeys than die in air crashes?
That's funny.
Did you know that? I'm serious.
No, I mean donkeys kick like horses.
Yeah, they kick and they're mean.
Yeah, donkeys are mean. Then
They're
not
asses.
all mean.
Oh, remember that one part in Paul Blart where that horse kicked Paul Blart?
Yes, yes.
Donkeys are basically horses.
But horses are so sweet.
Are donkeys and horses the same?
They're basically
No, that's why they have different names.
Yeah.
But why? Well, I thought that like a donkey was just a smaller version of a horse.
That's a miniature horse.
That's a pony.
Or a pony.
Yeah.
Well, what makes a donkey different?
Little pony.
a donkey is like a dog in horse form.
Do what?
A dog on a horse farm?
In horse form.
In a horse farm?
Form.
And a dog.
So basically, when you're on the horse form,
Oh, really?
except
Where'd you
without
get
the
that
fluffy.
from?
I just made it up.
Oh.
That's how I feel about it.
She's so cute. She's so serious
Or
too.
a rat.
Straight face.
Donkeys, I never really liked donkeys.
Yeah, and they're killing people. Look at this. I mean, did y'all know that?
But I like him in Shrek.
Oh my gosh, I didn't. I forgot Lock Talk.
No, you didn't. Anyway.
Do you know that a group of crows is called a murder?
Yes, I think you actually told me
murder.
that.
A murder?
Yeah.
Really?
I know random facts that are just don't help me in life at all.
So does she. Oh my gosh, she's like the random fact queen.
Do you know that? Do you know that dolphins are the only other mammals that make love for pleasure?
Yes, I actually knew that. I think we did that one time.
Yeah, we did.
Wait, what'd you do?
We said that
fact one time. Cochino.
What's going on here?
That's a word that you need to know.
Cochino
What does it mean?
means
We really should have.
Nasty.
A.
Yeah.
I want to say it.
Cochino.
Cochina.
So don't say it anymore on air.
Or my mom says chingao.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're not
don't
supposed
say
to
that
say
on there
chingao.
either.
Don't say chingao.
Chingao?
So
Don't say chingao.
No, you were going to try
Chingao.
to say that. And we
And she
wouldn't
says
know.
pendeja.
Hey,
Ooh,
I did
yeah,
not-
no
okay,
more.
No, okay,
No
we're
mas.
these are no,
It's not
no
Spanish
bueno
anymore.
No bueno taco bueno.
Rosemary.
Okay, what about this? Did you know the United States has never lost a war in which mules were used?
What?
But
I had no idea what meal.
so that's why they really kill more people than anything else.
Shoot, shot.
Mules, as in like mules, or like mules, like mules as in the animal mules, or as in like human mules.
I'm not sure.
I'm assuming animal mules because they do use animals in war. I know that for sure.
Are you casting a spell right now?
I feel like you.
Did you know no word in the English language rhymes with month, orange, silver, and purple?
I can think of a word that rhymes with month. I'm just not going to say it alive.
Purple nurple. Purple nurple.
But what's nurple mean?
It's a nurple.
Nurple.
No,
Google it.
it's an Google it.
It's a verb.
No,
It's on the Urban Dictionary.
No, purple nurple is whenever you go up to a dude and you twist
I
their
think she
nipple.
knows what it is, but
Oh,
what
I really
is-
didn't. That's just no way.
Angelica done that to me one time.
Okay,
He pinched
so
me.
a nurple is a twisting of a
A nurple is a nipple.
a twisted nipple.
It's a nipple.
It's a purple.
just-
Okay, I don't think we should talk about that.
Yeah,
I'm so
Angelica
sorry.
did that to me whenever I took her thing.
And he
Like her
pinched me,
toy
that's
or
all.
whatever, I forgot that.
Moving on.
Casting a spell.
Do you know anything?
Oh, I do.
What?
Did you know that shoes are made out of clothing?
What? Oh, I'm like, are you done? Really?
Yeah, some shoes are made out of clothing.
Most of them
Like,
are. The same things that our clothes are made out of is what our shoes are made out of.
Hey, what if people evolved from apes? Why are there still apes?
Because
That's what I
as you
think.
see, humans are deformed apes.
No, humans are actually the
Deformed
are
apes.
formed in the face of God and by the hands of God, and we're formed in His image and likeness. We are not freaking apes. That's why.
You know what I don't
just
get?
saying.
Did you know?
What, India?
I was about to say something, but I forgot.
So let me
Oh,
tell
did
you
y'all ever see Caesar? What's the movie called?
Well,
Rise of the Planet
Apes.
Apes. Caesar. Yes.
I always do
That
that.
was a good movie.
And John Anthony. The what?
It was a good movie.
It is.
was
Those
a good
movies
movie.
are really good.
No, like, what if that really happened? Like, they got smarter than us because they already are
That's
smart.
a hot mess.
And the next thing you know,
I don't
they
know.
just kill us all, and then we're all in Dawn of
Only
the
the
Planet
mean
Apes.
people. Only the ones that kept them in there.
We're all going to be in
Exactly.
Dawn of the Planet Apes.
Yeah, but that's a bad thing. Is like with such a situation, it's unfortunate because everybody always gets the crap end of the stick just because of that one bad apple, so to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
And we can't blame them
exactly.
because we would be the same way. Everybody.
Exactly.
No. Did you know that mom spells out made of money?
What? What?
Yeah,
is it?
like if you put the M, it's gonna be made, and then if you put the O, it's gonna be
Oh my
and then you
god.
put the other M, it's gonna be money. Made of money.
Are you made of money?
I
Mom.
wish
No,
I
she's
was.
not. I know that
Mom
for a
is made of
fact.
money.
Hey,
Alright.
what? Excuse me. Why are you gonna be talking
Did you
about?
know that Venus is the only planet that rotates clockwise?
Did you know that George Bush was once a cheerleader?
Yeah,
Yes.
I know that. I know everything about George Bush. I love him. I don't know
How old is
why. He's like old.
He's like old.
Did you know that there are a lot of more plastics than there was whenever the Mean Girls movie came out?
What?
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 Do you
in
even
the
go
world?
here?
Do you even go?
I do know some because you can tell by the way they look at and how my mom calls some of them hoes. And
What?
others.
Why are we? What? I don't think that's
You know
something we
what?
should say
I will
on
always
here.
remember that day.
I apologize to the young children listening out there.
You
Let's
grow
talk about
off.
Hershey Kisses. Did you know more than 80 million Hershey Kisses are made every year?
I did know that.
Did you know that Angelica loses about 50 calories per day?
That is so mean.
I do too. Mom does too. Dino does
You
too.
leave me alone.
I
You
use
keep-
Nikes every day.
You lose Nikes.
India.
My keys.
Oh,
Every day.
do you really?
Every day. Like, literally, every day I lose my keys.
I did too before we had a little hook thing that we put on next to the fridge, like as soon as you walk in.
Oh
Every
no.
day. You see them on your
Our dog, like,
Oh yeah.
our dog knows when we're leaving, so she like hides.
If my girlfriend wasn't by me, I'd probably forget everything. She like the only reason I'm decently dressed right now is because I've Googled
She's
what's
a
appropriate to wear outside in public.
Promise.
I almost wore snowshoes here until I Googled the fact that those were not appropriate.
Are you? I'm
No,
so
I'm
glad that
totally
you're
joking.
doing. I was like, I'm so glad you're at least doing your homework, so you don't look a fool
I'm totally
in
joking.
my presence. No.
No, but our dog Monero just hides everywhere.
And she tried to bite you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bite.
Yeah, she hid under the bed, and one time she thought she blended in on Mom's blanket.
Yeah, and she's so
she
different.
like
Hot mess.
spreads out right
Yeah,
there.
Monroe's our Shih Tzu that we love. Her name is actually Marilyn Marie Monroe.
Ooh, I like me some Marilyn
I told
Monroe.
you I love Marilyn. Do you know that I got two? Oh my gosh! Shout out to my Aunt Lizzie and my cousin Paul. They got me each a bottle of this new collection of Marilyn Monroe wines, and they're like collectibles, and they have like their picture. One of them is Norma Jean, and one of them is Marilyn. So hot! Like those will not be drank.
She is beautiful. I told my
She's
girlfriend to be
gorge.
Marilyn Monroe for Halloween. She didn't take it too well. She knows my
Why not?
obsession with Marilyn Monroe.
Why wouldn't she
She's
be
so
happy?
pretty.
I mean,
Why would she be mad?
I
I'm
know
gonna-
that's like, what's wrong
I'm
with
gonna
that?
try to
she's
be
not
Thank
Kurt
jealous.
you,
Cobain.
India. Yeah,
I'm gonna
she's not
try
jealous.
To be either Dave Grohl or Kurt Cobain for Halloween, and if not, I'm gonna be a Purge guy. And then if I don't have enough stuff for
This
that,
is what he thinks.
then I can be Michael Myers. I just gotta steal a
likes
No,
Kurt
janitor
Cobain.
suit.
actually, we had an idea we actually had a real discussion about the Halloween costumes. I never really do Halloween, otherwise I'd be in Metro PC as a boy.
Oh yeah, we got a sandwich one time.
So we were gonna be like the scary couple. He was gonna be the face of Halloween, and then I'd be like the Michael Myers, or vice versa, just to creep people out.
Oh yeah, she said since I already look ugly, I'm gonna be Jeepers Creepers.
I didn't say because you're ugly.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
scare
Ron
my mom
Burgundy.
with the music right behind.
who's
the
that?
Ron Burgundy from the Anchorman. It's Will Ferrell.
Oh my gosh,
That's who I'm
you
gonna
would be good at that. Actually, I
Yeah.
could so see you that way.
I would just like cuss in random format, like,
Oh my
like Will Ferrell
gosh,
does,
how about in Croatia?
or in Croatian. Did you know that
could be
Game of
Adam
Thrones
Sandler.
is filmed in Croatia,
I do know.
That's
in
cool.
Dubrovnik, Croatia, where my
And
friend's at right now?
That is awesome. So with that, we are going to have to go ahead and close out. We really appreciate y'all two stopping by.
Thank you.
And being on our
Thank
show
you.
today, the fabulous India and Dino. Thank you for coming by. Thank y'all for joining.
Thanks for inviting.
Of course. Thank y'all for joining JAR Radio with John Anthony, Angelica, and Regina. We really appreciate it. And just remember, you can do all things through